On this channel, we only give you updates that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone.
All right, guys, welcome back to another segment. In other words, now we're always here to give guys updates that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone. My name is Peters.
And my name is Big Dave.
Yes, good morning to all of you. Good afternoon and good evening. But over here is morning. And if this is your first time of coming across this channel, do it to like, share, and subscribe. All right. Yesterday was the Viral Day. Sorry.
We packed them for Enzo Maresca.
Exactly. We won this in Barrow 5-0. That was a very good one. And there is this heat going on right now on Twitter. After that, we'll talk about the sponsorship. But let us talk about the heat that is going on right now. Because I went on Twitter and I saw Pochettino trending. And I said, let me check why this man is trending. What business do we have? I don't know that some Chelsea fans online have started dragging Pochettino, saying that our first match against a League 2 side to Wembley Dome, we played, sorry if I did not pronounce the name well, though. We played them 2-1, a struggling win against them in the Carabao Cup first, the third round. That was last season. Now, we played with Barrow, a better side, a club that is more better than the club we played with last season. We played them 5-0. Is there something that we are not getting here? But come to think of it, let's tell ourselves the truth. We know that Pochettino messed up, you understand? But if you look at the squad depth right now, and what Maresca have right now is different from what Pochettino.
Totally different. In fact, that's where I wanted to come in. You cannot compare the level of players and their performances that we have now compared to what Pochettino had last season, you understand?
Yeah.
Now, everybody is saying that Jackson, for example, is getting back in form. Last season, Jackson was, even though he scored some goals, Jackson was a disaster. Jackson was missing here and there. Our midfield wasn't really solidified yet. The wingers were not really on point. So it's quite different. I think when it comes to Pochettino and Maresca, a lot of people might just come out and say Maresca is better than Pochettino. But my own opinion, I would say, it's too early. It's too early to put it out there and say yes. Let's not forget that Pochettino, when the league was almost rounding off, his football was getting kind of more, it was free flow, you understand? Maresca now is fortunate to have it now that the season has started, is fortunate to be doing well currently. So I would say Chelsea should just become fans. Everybody be patient before you judge.
Exactly.
You understand? We don't know what to expect in the coming weeks, but I'm positive.
You're positive. Yes, talking about Mikhailo Mudryk, after the video yesterday, I was going through some comments from Obvious TV fans that are Chelsea fans. They were like, Mr. Peter, let us give Mudryk time that he will come around. That can't we see that he's doing well because he played one or two moves in the match yesterday night. Everybody now have seen Mudryk as a player that he will come around. You will come around. One season has gone for you. You will come around. But why can't they still have these same fans? Why can't they still have that same mindset for Jackson, that Jackson will come around?
They find my mouth. The truth is that when it comes to the whole of Chelsea players, Mudryk has the most fan base. If you're being honest with ourselves, Mudryk has the most fan base. A lot of people were giving up on him, but they were not hitting on him.
Exactly.
That's where the issue was.
Do you understand?
Now that Mudryk performed very well in the last game, yesterday's game, everybody's like, can't you see? Can't you see? And the performance is not like, yes, I know he got an assist. He didn't lose much of the balls, but it's not like he will put it out as he didn't have the highest rating in the game. He didn't have the highest rating in the game. So for me, there is more that we even expect from him. Not just because, okay, he did something yesterday now, okay, everybody's now shouting about it on social media. Mudryk is this, Mudryk is that. If he cannot give us consistency, then he's not ready to play for Chelsea. To be honest with you, he's not ready to play for Chelsea. These same Chelsea fans, when it comes to Jackson, they're not patient enough.
Not at all.
When it comes to Mudryk, they're not patient enough. So what are we saying? What are we talking about?
That's why me I hit on everybody.
Yes, you have to hit. If this player is not doing well, hit on him. If the player does well, you give him his flowers. But the truth about the matter is that every good player she has to be consistent. Have some level of consistency. Then we can know that okay, this player is fit to play for Chelsea.
That is why I respect somebody like Haaland.
Week in, week out.
See, the level of consistency is something that when Haaland came to EPL, some rival fans, we are like, though me, I never buy the idea of Haaland going to Man City because I wanted him to come to Chelsea. Some rival fans were like, I beg, go do be EPL defenders. I say, Baba, this guy where I watch for Dortmund, when they take IC posts, what happened the first season?
Highest goal scorer. Second season.
What happened the second season?
Highest goal scorer again.
Now, what is happening now?
But bro, that guy.
Is what you have consistency. If you are good, you are good.
You are good. Even if we're not saying every game you should score. You must have your bad days, definitely as a football player.
But your impact, one way or the other.
Class is just there. It's a permanent. It's something that is sticked to every world-class player for me.
Some people are saying, Mudryk, Mr. Peter, can't you see? Mudryk, no worry, I told you, Mudryk will come around. Mudryk, you come around. That's one. They don't say just mean they just try him out.
Saturday, come.
They just try him out yesterday. May not be like say this thing. The guy is not helping himself. That's the truth. He's not ready to play. You understand? He's not ready to play. So let's just watch. But nevertheless, like I told you yesterday night, that I will prefer Neto to start our game against Brighton. On that right, I saw some effect from Neto. I saw the connection between him and this guy.
Felix. Nkunku.
No. Gusto.
Gusto, okay.
I saw the connection there. I saw the understanding there. Even with Nkunku, I saw the understanding there. Neto is just, make I just do my own part well. They made the team get result. That is Neto for you. Unlike Mudryk, I want prove a point. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So let us see. But Baba Mudryk never settled. Make that small ball when players may not deceive on. He never sets. Talking about the sponsorship, we are hearing that Chelsea currently right now, Qatar Airways, they are planning on striking a deal with Chelsea to become our front of shirt sponsor. It's not going to be bad though.
Not be bad. You need to see my shirts. I don't get right off for my shirts. Sport like that, I have to go to the market and get another one. So it's necessary. It just feels empty. Our JC feels empty without a front
and they
of
say
shirt.
it's two sponsors, two companies. But we are just waiting for the one. But right now, the one that we are hearing right now is this Qatar Airline.
There's no oil money.
Yeah?
Now oil now people.
Yes, now oil money now. So they will bring.
Don't worry, they should give us the deal. We are going to qualify for Champions League, definitely.
No, we don't qualify for Champions League. I feel that was one of the reasons itself. That's why Infinite itself just decided to back out. It was more like Chelsea is demanding more, and yet they are not up there, and people are demanding more from us. You understand? Because I believe that once Chelsea is in the Champions League, front of shirt sponsors should not be a problem. And if Chelsea starts winning trophies, definitely a lot of endorsement deal will come. A whole lot will come. That respect will come back. For now, we are just trying to gain balance to get back to our usual form, our usual self, you understand? But nevertheless, I enjoyed every bit of that game yesterday. I enjoyed it very well. Since Cesare Casidai, I will say let Chelsea don't loan that guy. That guy is good.
Well, we have a lot of options in the midfield, so it's going to be hard for him
to break him.
I
just like his composure.
He's a good player. See, he's a player that is ready to play for any first team in the world. Any first team. Loan is not an issue for me. Loan is even going to make him to develop more. Understand? Chelsea should have actually sent him out on loan. That's my own opinion, so that he can go and build up and develop. Because right now, just keeping him at Chelsea for him to warm the bench, there's no point. Lavia is here, Enzo is here, Caicedo is here, Disbriho is here. 4 midfielders, and we just have probably 2 spots for midfielders. Okay, I didn't even call Kanechukwu Emeka. all those players. So where does Casida come in? He's still a young player. Chelsea didn't sign him for much money, and the approach is that the players that you sign for actual price or money, you tend to use them more than the ones you just sign for free or for a lesser amount of money. So for me, I just wish the boy can go out on loan and develop. Chelsea would actually make use of him the next season.
Okay.
Alongside Andre Santos.
Okay. Nkunku said something when they interviewed him yesterday. He said that last year wasn't the same. We did not start the season like this. Now we just want to enjoy it and continue like this to make our fans happy. That's a very good one.
Well,
we want them to continue like this.
Definitely. But me, I will still talk this thing. I say you can't rule out the fact. Pochettino had so many disadvantages. So.
Okay. Tell me.
The injuries. The injuries was a problem for him, number one. And when most of the players were going out on injuries, it was just hard for him to find.
That's why I asked you. The injuries, we know that the medical team they did not try one way or the other. But I think the nature of training, the kind of training Pochettino was dishing out to these guys were not really flexible for the players. Because if you check under Maresca now, the only people that are off now is only James and Lavia. And Lavia will be back Brighton again. James, it was since last season. We are still having that same issues.
Well, the manner of training, like I've said this thing before. If you say training is the reason why those guys were getting injured, what about the ones that were fit throughout the season? And even when Pochettino was, in charge of Tottenham and the likes, PSG, most of their players were still fit. Moreover, as a professional player, you can't say overtraining is going to get you injuries unless the training is like when you're playing against probably of your teammates, you understand? And then maybe your teammate maybe injures you unexpectedly or accidentally. Then you can say, okay, this player went out of injury on training purposes. But when it comes to drills, because people say, okay, Pochettino's injuries were coming from most of his drills, overrunning, runs and all those things. But me, I did run steady now. That time when we did school, we run well now. We don't get injury. Well, nevertheless, this is Maresca era. Let
us not conclude, Sha. Yeah. Because I don't like the way they are dragging that guy's name, Pochettino. He's gone. So we'll leave him. And we know in first game for the Carabao Cup, he struggled to get the win, but he took us to the final. Though now that final will make me and Poch get issue. Because he no go tell me why he go allow Liverpool under 18 win for 9 minutes. All right. I guess that will be all for now. Do it to like, share, subscribe, follow this page because on this channel we only give you updates that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone. My name is Peters.
And my name is Big Dave.